Hello again, everyone. I'm Richard Weil, and welcome to the NRC Helpful Moment, number 153. And once again, as always, we welcome in Mr. Brian Devine from Top Line Management and CafeFuel. Again, I'm Richard Weil, and I'm the owner and proprietor of National Restaurant Consultants. We thank you for being with us each and every week. We try to hit 3 o'clock Mountain Time on Wednesdays, and by gosh, we're pretty darn close to that today. How's it going, Brian? Everything good?
Oh, it's good. Everything's well. Thank you. Yeah, we're hoping that to see the Omicron spikes now going in the right direction.
Yeah. Well,
got my fingers crossed.
Yep. I didn't really share this with anybody last week, but my wife and I came down with COVID, and she contracted it. She's a school teacher, and one of the teachers she teaches with got it. They were all vaccinated and boosted, but they still got it. It's so stinking contagious. Yeah. Lovely. I got it also, but I'm fine. Couple tough, little not feeling good days, but you do get through it. And it is advisable, of course, to follow the CDC guidelines and do all the right things in our industry. So I did self-quarantine. I've stayed away from clients and stayed away from grandchildren, that's for sure. So yeah. Today's topic is along the lines of some of the things that we believe have affected from the pandemic. Perhaps some of the telltale signs of the Great Resignation was even before March of 2020. I think we were having some signature things going on as far as hiring, attracting, and retaining employees. One of the basic business needs is attracting and retaining quality staff. And how do we break through and move through this Great Resignation? And I've been doing a lot of reading here recently, certainly in the last 8, 10, 12 weeks. And there's been a lot of people smarter than I am that have been studying this thing. But I'm coming to some conclusions. Certainly the food service and hospitality industry has seen a great exodus of people leaving the industry, not coming back. I think for a lot of the obvious reasons is because we had a shutdown almost 2 years ago for an extended period of time. Stress, dealing with perhaps difficult clients, difficult customers coming in, the reopening in May of 2020, and then hitting back in November of 2020, then all the stress of 2021. And the guidance just continues to come out with, what are we going to do? I'm not wanting to make this a political issue because it is a political issue, but it's a reality issue for our industry. Right. Now, if I had an answer, I'd probably be on the cover of a lot of magazines right now. I don't have a magic wand other than I do think here are some NRC helpful suggestions, if you will.
Right on.
I think there are. One, you have to take a look at your management process in terms of your communications. I think if you're communicating in a way that's supportive, listening to your staff, and trying to take your own anxiety and frustrations away, will help you go a long ways in getting your staff through this. There's the old adage, and it comes from Italy, that the fish stink from the head of first. And truthfully, it means that you as the leader, you as the owner or the manager, we're human beings. And so I'm not faulting any of us, me included. We get frustrated. We get to a point where we're hitting a wall. Can you imagine the nurses and the doctors and the flight attendants, our hosts and hostesses who've been subjected to being the vaccine police card holders? It's no wonder we've had this exodus. So the first advice is stress in the organization. Sometimes we've seen things that we've done over Mother's Day weekends when we know we're going to be so busy, Valentine's, the big 3 or 4 events. I've seen organizations come in and have a massage or masseuse come in and give massages to the staff on their necks and their backs. Mm-hmm. You know what? We've probably forgotten about some of these little simple things of showing care. And if you would just true compassion for your team. And the compassion has to start with you. So I think the first helpful advice is take stress out of your organization. Will help you retain your staff, take the burdens off of them, have some smile time. I mean it seriously. Create some smile time, smile events. A lot of restaurants still do pre-shift meetings. If your pre-shift meetings are not including smile time and stress time, but mostly listening time, if it's one-way communications, folks, you've got to make sure the two-way communications are happening, because part of this great resignations issues is people have gotten so frustrated with their industry and they're scared, maybe not making as much money. Make sure you're having fun and taking the stress out. Communicate, get that fun back into the equation. We're going to probably do this for a couple weeks. I could go on for an hour here. But I think first it starts with us as the leaders. Leadership is everything right now, and taking stress away from yourself. If you need to get the heck out of your operation for 15, 20 minutes, go take a walk. If you need to do something just so that you're not wearing it on your sleeve, it will make a world of difference. It's the communications, it's the stress, creating the fun environment. They came to work for you for a reason. Maybe it was money, but they're probably staying because they enjoy the work. So that's the thing. Look back into the mirror, get the stress out, look at yourself, smile a little bit, get that smile back on, and remember why we're in this industry. It's the hospitality industry, right? So it's hard right now. We probably got another 4 to 6 weeks of getting this Omicron to calm down a little bit, though we're seeing some decent signs in some parts of the country and not so in others. But that would be what I would say today is part of the answer to the Great Resignation. Brian?
Yeah, I thank you for all that. I just want to kind of add one little piece, is that Richard mentioned fun. And, you know, if that is part of your atmosphere, and that is part of what attracts people not only to come to your restaurant, but to work there, then don't forget to show that in every way that you can. And that means put it on social media. When you're having fun, snap a photo and put that up. Just let people know that the vibe is enjoyable, it is fun, because even though money does matter today, and obviously it matters all the time, but whenever you look at research on what causes people to take a job and stay in a job, it's not money. It's the little things. It's the other things. So if you come across genuinely as a place that's going to be fun and you're going to enjoy working there, or even if there's just some mission that people can get behind, and that mission can just be, you know what, you donate a certain amount of money or time to your favorite cause, that people can connect to that and feel good about where they work. You don't have to necessarily pay more than the other guy. You have to have that mission, and you have to show that you are fun and it's going to be an enjoyable place to work. That has been shown over and over again to be more effective than just raising the wage. So hopefully that resonates a little bit. I know it's not the easiest thing, but it just means that when something is fun and happening, that you just snap a picture, put that on social media, do that as often as you can. And that's pretty much what I want to cover today.
That's a great idea. I love what we did today. If you've got comments or anything, drop us a note. Let us know, or we'd be happy to cover any topic. So we've got a lot of people that have viewed our 153 NRC Helpful Moments, and we're here to be helpful. That's what we have for today. So anything else, Brian?
That is it.
All right. Bye for now, everybody.
Thanks. Bye, everybody.